Good morning, students. Today is Friday, that is 5th March 2021. Thought of the week: don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. I repeat, don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones. Students, in yesterday's period, we have started new lesson, that is lesson number 15, that is triangles and their properties. In that, we have seen a triangle is a closed figure made by joining three non-collinear points by three line segments. Three vertices, three sides, and three angles are the three main components, parts, or elements of a triangle. Now, delta, that is a closed figure having three sides, is the sign or symbol which we use to represent the word triangle. Then we have seen three capital letters of English alphabet were used to write the name of any triangle. And we have also seen that it is possible for us to write six different names of a single triangle starting from any of the three vertices, once moving clockwise and then moving anti-clockwise. And then students, we have seen types of triangles, and we have seen in yesterday's period we have seen the first classification, which is based on sides. And in that we have seen three types of triangles. First triangle, when a triangle having the length of all the three sides equal, that triangle is called as an equilateral triangle. Second one, a triangle with two equal sides is called an isosceles triangle. And the third one, which we have seen, a triangle with no two sides equal, means all the three sides having different lengths, is called as a scalene triangle. This is the first classification of triangles, which is based on sides. Now students, today we are going to continue the types of triangles, and today we are going to see second classification, which is based on angles. Students, for this you have to open page number 78. Now students, on page number 78 they have again given three triangles. First, we are going to consider the first triangle, and the name of this triangle is triangle DEF. Now, students, you very well know all the instruments of your geometry box. Therefore, you have to take out protractor from your geometry box and you have to measure angle D, then angle E, and then angle F. I have done this for you, and my calculations are: in triangle DEF, measure of angle D is equal to 60 degree. Then I have measured angle E, whose measure is equal to 68 degree, and then I have measured angle F, whose measure is 52 degree. Means students, in triangle DEF, all the angles are acute angles since their measure is less than 90 degree. Therefore, the second classification types of triangles based on angles, and the first type is acute angled triangle. Definition: a triangle with all three acute angles is called an acute angled triangle. I repeat, a triangle with all three acute angles is called an acute angled triangle. In the above figure, all the three angles are acute. Just we have seen this. Hence, triangle DEF is an acute angled triangle. Now students, let's move to the second figure. In second figure, they have shown triangle PQR. And when I measured and angle here, angle Q is represented with a specific symbol because this angle is made by one vertical line and one horizontal line. That is, these two lines are perpendicular to each other, and therefore the measure of this angle Q is equal to 90 degree. When I measured angle P, its measure comes as 50 degree, and when I have measured angle R, its measure comes as 40 degree. Therefore, students, one angle in this triangle is a right angle and the other two angles are acute angles. Therefore, the second type of angle is right angled triangle. A triangle with one right angle is a right angled triangle. I repeat, a triangle with one right angle is a right angled triangle. Now students, here I have shown triangle PQR in the above figure. One angle is a right angle and other two angles are acute angles. Hence, triangle PQR is a right angled triangle. Now let's move to the third figure which is given on page number 78. Students, my observations are measure of angle L is equal to 30 degree. Measure of angle M is greater than 90 degree and its measure comes as 115 degree. And the measure of angle N comes as 35 degree. Therefore, students, third type of angle is obtuse angled triangle. A triangle with one obtuse angle is called an obtuse angled triangle. I repeat, a triangle with one obtuse angle is called an obtuse angled triangle. In the above triangle, one angle is an obtuse angle because here the measure of angle M is greater than 90 degree and the other two angles are acute angles. Hence, triangle LMN is an obtuse angled triangle. Therefore, students, types of triangles based on angles. There are three types of triangles. First one is acute angled triangle. Then we have seen right angled triangle and we just have seen obtuse angle triangle. Now students, let's move to the next part of this chapter and this part is known as properties of a triangle. For this we are going to do one activity. Students, you are going to do this activity and you have to use craft paper for this. What we have to do in this activity? First one, take a triangular piece of paper. Now students, you have to take craft paper of your choice of any color and then you have to make a triangle of your choice. Then what is the next step? Choose three different colors or signs to mark the three corners of the triangle on both sides of the paper. I repeat, choose three different colors or signs to mark three corners of the triangle on both sides of the paper. Just I have done in this figure. In next step, what you have to do? Fold the paper at the midpoints of the two sides as shown in the figure, as shown in the pictures. I repeat, fold the paper at the midpoints of the two sides as shown in the picture. Therefore, students, if you see very carefully, this is the midpoint and this is the midpoint. In the previous figure, what I have done, I have selected three markings and I have put these three different markings on both sides of the paper triangle. Then I have fold this paper at the midpoints and after folding I get such type of figure. Now students, if you see very carefully, then all the three corners meet at this point. And students, if you keep the protractor on this point and if you take measure starting from this side, either starting from this sides or you may start from this point, then the measure of these three complete angles comes equal to 180 degree. Therefore, what we conclude from this activity is that measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why I am saying this? Because students, we have named these corners as A, B and C, and when we fold this paper, then point A comes in the center, B to the left hand side and C to the left hand side, and when we measure all these three angles, their summation is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, what we conclude from the above activity, we conclude the first property of triangle as the sum of the measures of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. I repeat, the sum of the measures of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Students, this is the first video, or we can say first PPT for today's maths period. I am going to send rest of the properties of triangle today itself in the second PPT or in second video. Students, you have to write down all the matter from all the slides in your copy. Do the activity with the help of craft paper. You have to paste that craft paper in your copy. Complete your work on time. See you in the next presentation. Thank you.